Listeners, you're listening to this special program coming to you live from the studios of Nas Radio Yola, and we've been speaking with Mr. YolyBoy, an Adamawa indigene who is into musical industry, a rapper, R&B, the blues, the sound engineer, and what have you. All right, initially, what inspired you to venture into this musical industry? Do you because do you see Davido, Wizkid, Naira Mali making money?
No, when I even started, all these people are not as big as they are, So, starting up is the passion. A lot of the time, growing up, there is this thing that always born inside you, So even when we went to school, we came, I feel like I have a quarter to play in the industry, especially in Adamawa State. So me coming up, I feel like, okay, the most important thing is I really love doing music. This is something I cannot live without, So that's why if I tell you for 10 years I've been pushing this, you better know that this boy is serious on this.
Are you a boy?
Yeah, I'm a boy, man. I'm a boy. That's my name, YolyBoy.
Oh, YolyBoy. All right. Thank you very much. Now, can you talk to me about how you cancel a $5,000 show in Ethiopia to honor this Davido Five Alive Tour in Yola?
Okay, it's a live opportunity that I never want to miss, though. But at some point, if you heard the $5,000, my head was like, oh God. But at the same time, it's not just money, it's legacy, it's history, it's something that happens once, history don't rewrite itself. So it will be a bad story if I go chasing money and just let my people down. Then what I've been saying all this while is a lie. If I'm going to go and leave Davido all alone, coming to build my home and then I'm out there building somebody's home, to me, it doesn't make sense. So I just honor that because of the culture. Let me play my own role, just like I'm here now. Let people know that, okay, this industry we're in is something that will take time and we're already here. So why will I go? So, sir, and everybody, it's not a decision of, chasing fame. It's a decision of building Adamawa State. And I know that money is going to come again tomorrow.
This concert coming up here in Adamawa State.
Yes, sir.
How public is it made? Do many people knew that Davido is coming to Adamawa State, or it's just you, among you people, the music industry members?
Like right now, the ticket is over.
Oh,
the ticket sale is
so
done.
It means I'm gonna miss out. Because I'm only hearing this issue today.
No.
As a result of you coming to the studio.
Wow. And I believe thousands of Adamawa State indigenes knew about it today too. It even shocked me. I was at the bank, so the lady was there and she was like, oh boy, you look like Davido today. And I'm like, yeah, I'm getting ready for him coming. And she was like, coming to where? I was like, she didn't even know it, but it's something that has been publicized and we're waiting on the D-Day. He has a tour on Sunday, so we don't want to overhype it, So anything from Monday, Adamawa State is going to catch fire. Oh. Papa is coming home.
When we talk about Adamawa,
yes, sir,
in connection to Davido's coming here in Yola,
okay,
what do we expect to see during that concert presentation here in Yola?
Yes, Davido's coming is going to come in different ways. Like, okay, it's going to come in either we talk of economic growth, and we see a lot of people trooping in from Adamawa State. Like right now, a lot of banks are already partnering with Davido on this. Oh. So, and we're going to talk of the entertainment industry at large. It's going to even make Adamawa State artists look bigger. So when we look at Adamawa State as an industry, the artists are, giving this, it's just like somebody cook the food and give you to eat. When we also look at exposure, Adamawa State is now, this is somebody like Davido he have taught London, he have taught, let me just generalize that, UK, the US, he have toured around the world, and he's like, let me come back home and then this time around let me have a rest. So he's closing the show in Nigeria. And if you look at what's happening, for Adamawa to be the only state in the north, that means everybody who is a fan of Davido in the north is flying down to Adamawa State. So definitely we are going to see a little bit of shift in Adamawa State economy and a lot of things, and most especially in the entertainment industry. A lot of investors, endorsements, that is for artists who are serious and ready. So it's not just anybody.
We are seeing proliferation of young music artists here in Nigeria, just trying to venture into this musical industry.
Okay.
What do one has to possess to be in this industry to excel properly?
You know, if you should have been asking me before, I would say talent. But looking at the current generation, you know, with the experience I had over 10 years right now in the industry, I would say the first thing you need is you need to have a lot of courage and motivation, self-courage, self-motivation, and then you need to understand that music is now a business. It's an industry of its own. So
it's beyond passion.
It's beyond passion. If you just hold on to passion without knowledge of how the business is run, man, you'll go and crash because passion cannot take you. Passion will really guide you, but you will end up, you know, cycle going round in one circle, going by without progress. So I would just say, basically, as a young artist, if you're coming, let me use Adamawa State as a case study. From Adamawa State, okay, we don't have a lot of producers. So if you can be a good producer, it's good. You can either record yourself and get people to mix, or you can also mix and master for yourself. That is very good. Now you already have the passion. And I must say, you need to be a very good connector. You know, you must learn how to sacrifice, you know. You need to pay a lot of things first. Pay for the stage, pay for the airtimes, pay for the promotion. You must be financially ready for that. So you need to make connections too. So, but the most important thing is, honestly, you need to have the passion to drive you, and you need to understand how the music business is run. I think with this, you can just be an independent artist, just like me. You know, I'm just sitting in Adamawa State and I got the email, hey, we want you to come to Ethiopia and just have a show. When I saw the amount, I was like, oh my God. But it missed. But anyway, this is not the first time we saw such kind of amount of money. Like my colleague always say, money na water.
Of course, and it will come back later on.
Yeah.
And so many listeners will now want to know, since you say you are from Adamawa,
yes, sir.
Which part of Adamawa are you from?
Okay.
And maybe they may also like to know from which tribe. Yes. And maybe if you can speak that dialect to prove to them that, yes, this is an indigenous of Adamawa State that is making them proud.
Okay. My beautiful people of Adamawa State, you on to YolyBoy on Nas FM. YolyBoy is from Adamawa State. I represent the whole local government in Adamawa State musically, but you know I'm an indigenous and a very strong son of Hunk local government of Adamawa State. You know, yeah, I'm Kilba by tribe. You know, just as you know, the word Kilba, you know, is just a king, and we always say, "Ma the king amanaja."
It's so surprising that I have not seen a kind of granite necklace on your chest. Yeah, okay. It's only the award that you are presented with? Where is your granite necklace?
Okay, that's for my grandma. You know, when I was coming, she was like, "Oh, let me keep it." You know, but you know, we don't do traditional stuff. You know, I have it at home. We do that. You know, we represent the state, but this time around, we're representing the state in a polished version, so that the world is going to see the Adamawa State is growing. Okay, YolyBoy is a long time coming, as I always say, you know, singer, you know, Afro pop artist. I see myself as an Afro fusion artist, you know, I sing, I rap. I'm a mixing engineer. I'm also a storyteller, you know, visual artist. All these things in one, you know. We started from here.
Just coin it and put it a jack of all trades.
Yes, boss. Like everything one man soldier, you know. You know, looking at over here, you know, you have to really do everything to make sure things work out. So we started from here, and I'm glad I'm back home today, you know, to put everything on deck. Yeah.
Then before we dive into what you are here for,
yes, sir.
Where have you been now?
Okay, YolyBoy has been all over. You know, I've been in Lagos for a couple of some time. You know, we went to get some experience to grow, to come back here and grow the industry, you know. So there in Lagos City, we've been there and did a couple of shows there. Also Abuja, also there in Taraba too. I've been around, you know, mixing and also, you know, singing, performing. And a lot of things has been going on in my career, you know. So basically that's what we are, trying to represent Adamawa State wherever we find ourselves.
You call yourself a rapper,
Yes, sir.
R&B,
Wow.
soul,
Yeah.
engineer, and whatever. Can you give us at least one or two bit of the raps that you composed?
Yeah, I have, like, for your information, listeners, you can Google it. I have over 100 songs out there.
Wow, over 100 songs.
So if you ask me to rap, I can just freestyle about you right now.
Okay, go ahead. Let me
Okay, let me give my pops this, Okay, we back on Nas FM. Yeah, Adamawa, YolyBoy is back in town. Davido on the way. We gonna kill the city. Make noise for everybody, and you gonna know we gonna kill it. Yeah. And let me even come back. Put some babu wasa. Inaji hausa kar kuji turati yana nan kaman na bature.
Oh, serious.
Some babu kunya zamu yi Yola dunia.
Serious. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
I had to mention Davido's name.
Yeah.
I know this program is connected with him.
100%.
Coming to Adamawa State.
100%.
What do you have to tell our listeners here in Adamawa and beyond regarding this issue?
Okay, Davido, the man of the people, this is a lifetime changing opportunity in Adamawa State. I stand to say that Davido is right now the king, Adamawa State has been struggling, when we talk of entertainment, most especially the music industry here. So Davido coming to, have his tour here is like, whoa, okay. I gotta come home and then, I have to just come down and then see how we put things together because, children without the papa at home is a problem. So
what is Papa coming to do here in Adamawa?
Yes, we're coming to awaken the industry, we're coming to really cheer up and show Davido that Adamawa is ready to host you, and it's to Davido, shout out to Davido, Adamawa is ready. YolyBoy is here to stand on the deck and make sure that this tour is really a hit. And I call on everybody in Adamawa State too, as Davido is coming to help us build the industry. Let's all, support him. Let's all, have time to also listen to his music and support the tour also.
So there's going to be a very, a very big concert here in Yola. Adamawa
Yes, sir.
State.
Yes, sir.
When is that coming up?
On Wednesday 29th.
Wednesday.
That is the
Wednesday.
tour. That's the tour. The video is coming down to shut down Yola, and I'm saying a big shout out to Davido and his team, the management of this FM for the platform and the privilege too. So that concert is going to really host a lot of mega stars in the industry.
Oh.
So I feel like wow, we have.
So we're gonna see lots of artists both
lot
locally
of
and
artists.
nationally.
A lot of artists, and you might be shocked. You're going to see people you don't expect. This is the video we're talking about. So a lot of things is going to come up. A lot of people are coming down to Adamawa State.
All right, tell us more about you in this musical industry, the successes you recorded so far from the time you started this musical career.
Okay, it's a long time coming. Since 2013, we've been pushing this. I started as just as a recording artist, my first track, Mr. DJ, when I recorded that, I felt, wow, it's going to really take me somewhere. So I kept pushing since 2013. Later on, I learned how to produce myself, how to mix and master. Later on, I know how, learn how to rap, learn how to, bring in hip hop, bring in R&B, artist management, a lot of things, So if you talk of successes, I've been on the deck. I mixed and mastered a lot of artists. And to my credit, I think I would say I'm proud of being a mixing engineer behind one of the top gospel artists, Messi Chinwo, and also Ebuka Song and Peter Sinokopi. I was there and I mixed their show. I mixed their live concert, and I had albums out. I performed a couple of shows with a lot of people too. And I feel, I got a lot of things too. And today I'm on Nas Radio. It's a
really
big thing.
Serious.
It's a big thing.
So you are a sound engineer as well as an artist
yes,
in this musical industry.
Definitely.
Then, if that is the case,
okay,
what do you brought here for Adamawa?
Wow, we brought the professionalism, me going to Lagos, I now realize what we're lacking here, I remember 10 years back, 7 years back, I hear a lot of FMs are saying, Adamawa State artists are having issues, with sound quality. They're, left behind. And going to Lagos, I feel like, it's true. A lot of things are wrong. It's not just recording a song. It's about bringing sound that, is going to match with the stars. So we bring back quality and we say a big shout out to Davido, who I would say right now is bringing the market to Adamawa State. You know, it's just like the king of Africa coming to say, okay, I'm dining in Adamawa State. So this is a big opportunity, and I stand to say that, yeah, and whatever you feel, with respect to everybody is working hard. You know, this is time for Adamawa State to prove that the artists here have talent and the artists here deserve stardom, you know. So I really thank God for this opportunity. And as we come again, our call on my own part is to unite the young artists down here, because I say I'm a big pops in this industry. 10 years, you know, it's not a joke. So we try to walk around and see how we bring the kids together, the younger artists and even the senior ones, and see how we can build an industry that our kids will come up and say, yeah, YolyBoy did something for this industry, you know.
Actually, when you talk about building the youth, do you mean you're going to take the musical industry locally here to the African perspective or even international arena?
Definitely. That's why I always say Adamawa to the world. And when you see me, even everywhere I go, people used to say, I don't look like anybody from Adamawa State. Like, seriously, but, you know, getting to see that, okay, I represent the root. You know, wherever I go, I make sure that Adamawa State is really what I represent. You know, so it's not as if we're coming down to take the market out. We're coming to build home so that everybody is going to say, yeah, we don't have to go to Lagos, you know. We don't have to go to Abuja to grow, you know. Let's see how we can, you know, utilize our own economy here, you know, see how we can involve the whole entertainment industry to build home, so that, no, man, not everybody has to come home and eat. Just like Davido is coming here, we too should go to Lagos and they celebrate us, you know. That's what we are trying to build right now in Adamawa State entertainment industry.
Okay, and then what is your connectivity or your relationship or your state as far as Davido is concerned?
Okay, I must say, I roll with his boys. You know, when I was in Lagos City, we tend to, you know, hook up with some of the people around him. Personally, I only met Davido once, and we didn't even talk, but we just came across each other. Of course, you know, it's a privilege for me. So, but I feel like on this platform, I see Davido has a big inspiration, you know. This is what I've been dreaming for. Like, I want to see Adamawa State host a show, a concert, or a particular event that will take Adamawa State global. And right now, Davido doing this, it makes me have this strong connection to Davido and make me feel like, yeah, maybe this is time for the savior. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's coming to save us. And I feel he is somebody right now that every upcoming artist in this country should be like, okay, Davido, thank you very much. Because it's not just Adamawa State. And I was shocked when I looked at the concert. You know, it's only Adamawa State that he chose in the north.
Oh,
so
serious?
It's only Adamawa State that this dude chose to perform in the north. You know, it touches my heart and be like, okay, we have a lot of big states that have big stars, but, you know, there must be a reason why Davido chose Adamawa State. And I'm calling on Adamawa State, irrespective of whether you're a fan of Davido or not. This is a time we create history. Let's make this count in the entertainment industry, you know. Adamawa is a beautiful land. And I recall the time I was watching Davido's video, he was like, Yola is rich, Adamawa State is rich, you know. So I'll first say to my fellow artists, my fellow musicians, you know, it has been a long time coming, you know. We've been fighting for long, you know, lack of unity, differentiation, sentiment, a lot of things have broken us, you know. This is not the time for that. Let's look at what Davido, he's not from the north, he's not from Adamawa State, but you all know this show is not for profit, it's just to encourage the young artists. So let's put our heads together and see that we move Adamawa State industry to the next level. And to the people of Adamawa State, I say, let's support the artists, you know. When you hear good sound, it's good to say, yeah, that's my boy from Adamawa State. You know, let's support our own sound if they deserve it, because I'm not going to say you must listen to trash, you know. So I also call on Adamawa State big names and media and government. Let's also support these names, you know. We have like Nas FM right here, you know. We need to come up and build our own home and lastly, I would say, you can also Google YolyBoy if you want to make inquiries or you want to, get more of my song. You can just Google YolyBoy, Then we can continue the chat. Let's forget the network. The network messed up. I know you have a lot of questions, So, and also this show is also going to be on YouTube, by tomorrow. We're going to post it. So anything you need to know about YolyBoy is online. And if you want to ask me personal question, my management line is on my page. You go on YouTube, you go on Facebook and Instagram. And I say a big shout out to my team. I have Joe Machis on the cam, man. Like, he's been with me. I love you, bro. I say big shout out to YBM guys. YolyBoy got you. I'm talking about Young Dollar, Cool J, Makello, Guarantee Boy. And I say big shout out to my lady City. Lady Yena, I see you too, Big shout out to the presenter, Pops.
Alamin Gire.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Alamin Gire.
Big shout out to Alamin Gire. Yo.
Gracias.
I see.
Thank you very much.
Yes, boss.
All right, listeners, that's the much we can take on this program, especially sponsored by YolyBoy. In respect to the coming of Davido in Adamawa State this coming week, we hope you will be there and then enjoy all the concerts that will be displayed to show love for Davido. YolyBoy, thank you for coming to Nas Radio.
Yes, Pops. Alamin Gire, I see.
Yes, so listeners, this is Alamin Gire. Thanking you for listening and have a very good time.